this is Dixie from A Fool's Journey. I am doing the mini tarot chakra readings. And next up we have Miss Caroline. First I'm going to draw the chakra card. And then I'm going to draw tarot to see if I can get some more information on whatever. We're looking at what energy center could most benefit from attention right now. Okay? A little extra love. We have the crown. Well, that's a lovely one. First of all, that tells me that most likely your life is in a pretty good order at the moment. Because the crown normally is going to be, of course, our connection with the divine. So your basic needs are met. You know, you've got access to joy. You have your personal power. You've got love in your life. May not be romantic love, all right? Maybe, I don't know, just saying. But you're speaking your truth. You're seeing what's there, and it's a good time. Or what could most use attention right now is opening up your connection with the divine. And for that, we have patience, which is a lovely, lovely card from Miss Caroline. You don't learn the exercise, read the book, go to the class, have your retreat, and wake up one morning enlightened. The message for you here is that you have access to absolutely everything you need for the kind of connection that you want, if it's a practice, okay? If you do it once and you have this thing going and you have an awesome meditation and you know, you feel the energy flowing and all is good and happy and you do Reiki and everything's wonderful. Wow. And then you wake up a couple days later and you're disappointed because that's gone. Well, this energy builds up over time, all right? And I mean, I think that overall it's like you have some element of, you have the elements of practice in that you will do whatever's speaking to you at the time. Like you might go a few days and do one thing, and a few days and do the other thing, and a few days and do something else. And then a day or two you might miss because you've got la 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 going on, and then you get upset or something's hard, so you'll reach for that crystal or do that meditation or whatever. Decide what you want to grow, okay? Decide what you want to work on specifically or how you want to connect specifically, and put daily energy into it. Doesn't have to be a lot, you know the gig, but keep doing the same thing until it's kind of a part of your routine, okay? And don't get discouraged if it doesn't just blossom overnight. I mean, basically what you're doing is you're taking spiritual energy and you're using it to grow something in the physical. And so it's sort of like if you get a plant and you're really excited about this plant when you first get it and you can't wait for it to bloom because it's the world's most wonderfulest, beautifulest plant. And so you water it. And water it and water it. You might overwater it a little bit at the beginning because, you know, you want this sucker to grow and you want it to grow now. And you water it every day for a week, and then you're like, okay, well, yeah, and then it starts getting a little less frequent and a little less frequent. And eventually the poor thing dies of inattention. You know, don't water so much in the beginning. Just keep it in a small, manageable chunk for each of these practices, but make a commitment to do it for a specific period of time. And then assess your results, as opposed to when you plant a seed and you go out and check it every 3 hours and go, has it grown yet? Has it grown yet? You know, I would say, okay, if you're going to do, I'm going to do this particular meditation. Okay, first of all, don't tell yourself you're going to do it 4 times a day, all right, because you're not. But secondly, decide for how long. You know, okay, for the next 3 months, for the next 6 months, for the next 6 days if that's what you're wanting to do. But I think you would really benefit from setting a specific commitment for your practice and following that commitment and prioritizing that. And I think that the kind of easy, effortless connection is it's sort of like the concept of overnight success. Okay, for most people who achieve overnight success, that's after years of steady practice and hard work. You've got the knowledge, you've got the skills, you've got things in pretty good order overall. Patience, my dear. Patience and the determination to have a little bit more regiment in how you go about practice, and a little bit less, okay, well, what is it today, you know? But yeah, I think you're in a good steed to get that connection more the way you want it. So I hope that helps you. Good luck, and take care, Miss Caroline. Peace out.